Very good morning and welcome to Athavan News. Today Friday 22nd of January 2016. Paper highlights read by Edward Udedas Davasagayam Pillai. Now let's have a look on today's Daily Mirror. Emblipedia gets new HQI. Hanwala Police Officer in Charge Chief Inspector PWS Sumanapala has been transferred as the HQI of Emblipedia Police with immediate effect. Earlier, some 21 policemen, including Emblipedia Police HQI SRJ Dias, were temporarily transferred following the death of a man in Emblipedia on January 7. Mr. Dias, who was temporarily transferred to the Abisavala police station, has been later transferred to the police headquarters on January 17. India's biggest warship arrives in Colombo. India's largest warship, the aircraft carrier INS Vikramaditya, arrived in the port of Colombo yesterday. This is its first overseas port of call since its induction into the Indian Navy 2 years ago. This will further strengthen the maritime ties between the two countries. Bribery Commission files case against Welgamer, causing alleged financial loss of 3.2 million rupees to SLTB, noticed to appear court on February 16. The Bribery Commission yesterday filed a case before Colombo Additional Magistrate Nishant Piris against former Transport Minister Kumara Welgamer for causing a financial loss to the Sri Lanka Transport Board by allegedly appointing a deputy chairman to the SLTB in 2010, violating the Transport Board Act. Saya's killing. Disciplinary action against police officers. Disciplinary action will be taken against the former OIC and 5 other members of the Kotadeniyawa police force for illegally detaining 2 persons in connection with the murder of Saya, police spokesman Ruwan Gunasegara said yesterday. Now let's move to today's daily news. Kidney transplant racket. Ministry seeks Indian HC help. Investigations in 2014 failed due to non-cooperation of Indian authorities. Health Ministry appoints 3-member committee. The Health Ministry is to write to the Indian High Commission to seek its assistance to investigate into the kidney transplant racket, authoritative Health Ministry sources said. Health Services Director General Dr. Palitha Mahipala has already appointed a 3-member committee to probe into the matter, ministry sources said. We will have to write to the Indian High Commission to seek their assistance in the investigations. We will need to access the details on the case if we are to conduct a proper investigation, Health Ministry Secretary Anuraja Vikrama said. However, the investigations launched in 2014 on the same allegations stalled halfway due to non-cooperation of the Indian authorities, ministry sources claimed. Commonwealth observers say parliamentary election credible and transparent. Commonwealth observers who monitored the last parliamentary election in their final report yesterday said that the 2015 parliamentary election was transparent, peaceful and credible. According to Commonwealth Observer Group Chair and former President of Malta, Dr. George Abella, the last parliamentary election fulfilled the key benchmark for a democratic election and that the electoral process was on the whole transparent, peaceful and credible. NPC appoints independent committee. An independent committee has been appointed by the National Police Commission to probe the Emblipedia incident following a discussion between IGP NK Ilangakon and NPC officials. IGP Ilangakon was yesterday summoned before the National Police Commission in connection with a police attack on a house party in Emblipedia. Finally, let's move to Ceylon today. Chief Magistrate orders probe Red Cross jeep involved in crimes. Colombo Chief Magistrate Jihan Pilapitia yesterday ordered the CID to probe the alleged misuse of a defender vehicle belonging to the Red Cross Society for the alleged commission of crime being painted over a different color to avoid recognition. The vehicle had belonged to the Sirilia Savaya project of former First Lady Suranda Rajapaksa. The Chief Magistrate also ordered the CID to record a statement from the former minister who had allegedly recommended the defender vehicle bearing number plate WPKA0642 to the Sirilia Savaya project headed by the former First Lady. The CID also confirmed court that the colour of the said vehicle was changed on the advice of Jositha Rajapaksa, the second son of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Ranil seeks top leaders at Davos. Sri Lanka open for business. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe continued more investment-oriented discussion with political and business leaders on the sideline of 2-day of the World Economic Forum 2016 in Davos, Switzerland yesterday, with a message that Sri Lanka was now open for business in big way. With that, we come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Athavan News.